Thank you all for tuning in for the final Lambdal stream of the season. As you know, every tournament is a fresh start for competitors where their performances at the previous event goes away and everyone has a new chance to win it big. But who are the most consistent and competitive teams for the season overall? Tonight is the part of the season where we recognize our most competitive schools and their cumulative rankings for the season with our year-end sweepstakes awards. These schools have collectively demonstrated their skill in both oration and argumentation in front of their judges and peers, and have committed themselves to becoming the most knowledgeable and reliable competitors in the league. Above all, the sweepstakes awards reflect a school's will and work ethic. These teams understand what it means to grow and adapt as debaters both individually and together. This kind of work ethic is especially worthy of recognition this year. This season has been very strange due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Lambdal could not host any tournaments in person. Debaters could not hang out in the hallways with friends while awaiting round pairings. We all could not travel to any invitationals together or take pictures to remember those weekends. And yet, as a community, we were able to come together and build what is, in my opinion, a very memorable and special season. All of our students, coaches, the staff at Lambdal, as well as our alumni and volunteers helped make this season possible. It has been a very eventful year. We had a very wild presidential election. We saw great social protest. We saw a rise in police violence. We all learned or struggled to adapt to long-distance learning, financial hardships, and personal loss. All of this with a pandemic as the backdrop. I am very proud of our students who have managed to navigate their way through this academic year and finish it on their terms, regardless of the accolades that they may have earned. Truly, this is an admirable feat, and you should all be happy about what you've been able to accomplish this year. I look forward to when we can host tournaments in person and continue to produce memorable seasons such as this. Thank you to our coaches who had to find new ways to be with you all this year. Despite the context, they were still coaching you, cheering for you, talking you through wins and losses, and making sure you all got to and from our tournament safely. This year, their role as a coach has not changed, as they have made themselves available to you all, answering any questions or concerns you may have, and providing you the support that you need to grow as a debater, student, and person. Thank you to all of our coaches for continuously showing that level of commitment to your students who have done so well. You have all done an incredible job this season, and I cannot wait to see you all in person again. Tonight's sweepstakes awards belong just as much to you as they do your students. And finally, I'd like to thank the staff here at Lambdal. This past year has been very challenging for me. My academic progress was hugely impacted with having to adapt to long-distance learning and having to ward off the feeling of staying in bed instead. I wasn't sure how my usual work would get carried out in this virtual phase of my life, but I am very appreciative of the opportunities that Lambdal has provided me, including the encouragement to apply to and earn a Nodal Fellowship, as well as retaining my position here. Thank you very much. Transition time. Let's get down to business. We've taken each school's tournament appearance as well as their total number of wins and losses, and calculated them to get an idea of which schools have dominated the league this season. After some calculations, we have come up with a ranking list and have determined the top 10 schools who have really made a name for themselves this season. So let's see those drumroll and cheers as I name the following schools. But before I name those 10 schools, I want to take a moment to talk about the Sweepstakes Awards and what it means. Sweepstakes is all about what you did this year. Now we want to highlight someone who we look forward to growing in the future. And speaking of the future, I'd like to introduce the Rookie Debater of the Year, sophomore Brooklyn Livingston. She is a dedicated and award-winning debater. She has earned multiple speaker awards, including first place speaker, and she and her partner were semi-finalists during T5. She regularly attends meetings and spends time on her own developing her speeches, including accessing the Lambda YouTube to create blocks. Additionally, she is a great honor student and is a kind and compassionate young lady. So congratulations to Brooklyn Livingston. Let's aim for higher and better in the next season. And now, let's get to those top 10 teams. At the top, we've got an honorable mention, and that honorable mention goes to our 11th place team. And they are none other than Alliance Environmental Science High School. This was their first year in the league, and they really made their presence known in rookie and novice divisions. We look forward to your return in JV and beyond next year. And at 10, my alma mater, Southgate High School. Thank you for keeping the debate program there running with lots of talent and commitment. It was a tough season, but you've all earned your spot on this ranking list. Go Rams. And at 9, we've got Larchmont Charter School. This was definitely a breakout year, as this was their first year in the league, and not all teams can accomplish this in their first run, so you should all be very proud of this achievement and recognition. Let's do it again next season. At 8, we have Downtown Magnets High School. It was a great season for DMHS, bringing lots of competitors to our tournaments, as well as being one of the schools to represent us in the National Urban Debate Tournament that took place not too long ago. At 7, we have Port of Los Angeles High School. A great team effort. Let's keep things on the up and up heading into next season. At 6, Lake Balboa College Prep. They're the only school this season who have competed at all of Landel's tournaments. You gotta love that competitive spirit. At 5, we have Humanities and Arts Academy of Los Angeles. Congratulations to Humanities and Arts Academy for having a terrific season and ending it on this high point. At 4, we have Bravo High School. Congrats to Bravo High School. I definitely remember seeing you in a couple of Elam rounds, and I look forward to seeing you in many more next season. At 3, we have CHIMPS Charter High School. This was definitely a memorable year for them, as they made a huge splash in this season's pool of competition. So congratulations. All your efforts and dedication have truly paid off this season. At 2, we have Harbor Teacher Prep Academy. What a year for Harbor Teacher Prep. They were a force to be reckoned with this season, as they had multiple Elam appearances. If you had the pleasure to debate the students who rep this school, and you know what I mean, congratulations to Harbor Teacher Prep on a great season. And finally, at number 1, they truly were, in every sense of the word, dominant and relentless across all divisions and competitions. So get those drum rolls ready in the chat. Let's see those cheers, and give it up for Elizabeth Learning Center. Congrats to ELC for having a spectacular season and helping produce many awesome and memorable debates in this league this season. Let's give it another go next year. I admire all of our schools' hunger and ambition to win, learn, and to grow. If you didn't hear your school's name, there's always next year. Things never stay the same. It could be your school listed in a top ranking at the end of next season. So stay hungry, stay motivated, because there will always be more opportunities. As we conclude, I want to give a special thank you to the arsenal of volunteers and alumni who were so generous in donating their time to judge all of you and give you incredible feedback and advice. It was their ballots that we tallied to determine tonight's rankings. I'd like to thank the folks from CSUN, CSU Fullerton, Fullerton College, CSULB, USC, SMC, and many more. If I left you out, you know who you are. These tournaments and events could not be possible without the contribution of your time. And we hope that you would join us in many more events and tournaments that we will hold next season. Finally, I want to take a moment to plug the West Coast Champions Debate Institute that we will be co-hosting with our sister league in the Bay Area. If it's not already on your radar, check out the link in the stream chat and make sure to sign up. If you know someone who couldn't be at this stream but wants to sign up, make sure to pass that registration link along. This is an amazing opportunity for students, current and new, to participate in some very well thought out workshops, lectures, and exercises that explore a diverse set of content relating to this upcoming season's resolution and topic. Everyone who registers before the deadline will receive a merch pack, that will include a t-shirt, stickers, a pop socket, worksheets for the week, and more. So make sure to keep an eye out for any other streams that we'll be hosting and any other content that we drop this summer. And with that, this concludes tonight. Until next time, folks, stay safe.